It is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorrChallenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Hey, what's up, Brew Tubers? Okay, so time for my third installment of the 2016 SJPorrChallenge review. So let's go ahead and get into this one. Today's beer I have is a Rye IPA with Falconer's Flight Nugget hops, and it contains, let's see, it comes in at 65 IBUs. Beer has been bottle conditioned, so I have been handling with care, but I can't really well, I don't know. All right, hey, so when I first saw this, I thought it was a bottle of 90-minute IPA. You can kind of see the 90-minute IPA hiding in the background there, and the little dogfish head on here. But this thing tastes anywhere like a 90-minute IPA. That'll be one hell of a session beer. So let's go ahead and crack this thing and get into it. Oh, really good hiss on it. I don't bottle condition beer, so it's kind of cool whenever I get to try someone's that did, because it's just not something I'm familiar with. So get a pour. I'm going to be very careful while I pour this so I don't stir up anything. Oh, it's looking beautiful. Look at that head. I'm using the proper glass for this. I'll stop there so I don't get anything in it. Guess I did get a little bit in there, but wow, that's a beautiful, beautiful beer. Can you see that? Look at the color on that thing. That is gorgeous. It has a wonderful head. It's not going anywhere. It's got, I can tell it's probably well carved. You'll see the bottles coming up. Nice, white, fluffy head. Wow. What a beautiful beer. Look at the head on that thing. Look at that. I don't know if you can see this, but I mean, the head on this thing is amazing. I gotta come in, bring you in for a closer view here. Look at that. Look at that head. That is a gorgeous beer. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and so yeah, the color is it's nice gold color, light gold color, straw gold color. It's got a fluffy, pillowy white head on it, which is, this is the Spiegel glass, so it. But I got a 2-finger head on this thing, and like I said, it's a very creamy looking head. Absolutely beautiful beer. So let's go ahead and go in for a nose. So I use Falconer's Flight and Falconer's Flight Nugget hops. Wow. I can tell whoever it is dry hopped it. It's got a nice good punch of hop aroma there. Beautiful, beautiful aroma on this thing. And it's wow. It's kind of got that slight citrusy aroma that I've been chasing. There's a couple of beers I've had, Ponzi and Raja, that have this. This is kind of like that, a little bit different. I've never had nugget hops that I know of. I mean, maybe I've drank a beer with nugget hops in it, but I don't know which one it is. Man, this head is sticking around. It's very reminiscent of the Dropkick Nate head that I brewed, in terms of the way the head kind of sits there looking all pillowy. Okay. All right, enough of that. I can't procrastinate anymore. Let's go ahead and get a taste. So it is a very, very clean beer. You can tell the malt bill was certainly designed to let the hop shine through, because that's exactly what it does. About the right bitterness for an IPA. A little bit of a lingering bitterness there at the end. And one thing I'm noticing with bottle conditioned beers is, and I don't know if that's all bottle conditioned beers, but there's a kind of a slight, how do I call it? It's not plastic, but it's kind of a hint of plastic taste. And I've noticed that with bottle conditioned beers. Like I said, I don't bottle condition, so I don't. You know, when I taste it, I know that it's a bottle conditioned beer because it just tastes different. It's not like, you know, keg conditioned beers, beers that you pour off a keg. You can tell that there's a different taste in there. Not bad, just different. And I remember one or two of the beers in the hop experiment I did this year had that same characteristic. So I'm pretty sure they were. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know what it was, but I think it was the bottle conditioning. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a minute with this, and then I'll come back and give some overall impressions. Okay, back, and I've taken some time to get my thoughts together on this one. Yeah, I like, overall, it's a pretty good beer. I think that the more, you know, I started tasting it, that astringency, that kind of strange astringency that I attributed to the bottling, the bottle conditioning. I'm beginning to wonder if it was like one of the other beers that I had. I'm wondering if during the sparge, the gravity might have gotten a little too low, and it caused some of that astringency to come in. So don't know, but the thing I like about this beer, the thing I really love about this beer, two things. One, the appearance is amazing. Look at that lacing. The head was phenomenal. I don't know if you did that by cheating with carapils or, you know, whatever you did, but wow, it's a beautiful, beautiful beer. The color is really, really nice. It's a lot clearer than I expected it to be for a bottle conditioned beer. You know, wonderful looking beer. Aroma was amazing. The taste, the bitterness and astringency, and even as it got a little warmer, it got a little worse. I can tell it's got a great flavor profile. I don't know if it's because, you know, like I said, with these sessions, you know, you got to try to get every little bit of sugar out of the grain. So perhaps the gravity got a little bit too low during the sparge. I don't know, but still, it's a very sessionable beer. It's a great tasting beer. Really like this one. And cheers, good job, whoever brewed this Rye IPA. And it's my first time having a Rye IPA, I think. So that's kind of cool. So cheers till the next one.